What's the most heartbreaking thing you've heard about yourself? I was running late for my surprise birthday party when I realized I forgot my phone at home. Doubled back to grab it from our apartment. As I approached the front door, I heard voices through the thin walls. My roommate Sarah was talking to someone inside. She has no idea we're throwing this party. Emma's been so depressed lately. I smiled, reaching for my keys. Sweet of her to worry about me. Honestly, I feel bad for her. 25 and still hasn't figured out her life. My hand froze on the doorknob. Remember in college how ambitious she was? She was going to be this big marketing executive, change the world. Now look at her working retail at the mall. Can't even afford her half of rent without mommy and daddy's help. My stomach dropped. She thinks we're still close friends. I only invited her out tonight because I felt sorry for her. All our other friends from college have moved on, gotten real jobs, real relationships, but Emma's still stuck. I pressed my back against the wall, heart pounding. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Sarah had been my roommate for 3 years. We shared everything: clothes, food, secrets, or so I thought. I wanted to burst through the door and confront her, but something kept me frozen in place. Then I heard another voice. Jen, my childhood best friend. You know what's worse? Emma actually thinks she's going to get that promotion at the department store. Like that's something to be proud of. Managing a makeup counter at 30. They both laughed, and each word felt like a knife. I'd been so excited about that potential promotion. I'd told them over wine last week, and they'd seemed genuinely happy for me. Pathetic, right? Sarah continued. And did you see that guy she brought to dinner last month? Total loser. Probably the best she can do, though. My cheeks burned with humiliation. I'd really liked him. He ghosted me after that dinner, and now I wondered if they'd said something to him. The worst part is, she keeps talking about going back to school, getting her marketing degree. It's been 7 years since we graduated. That ship has sailed. I slid down the wall, tears streaming silently. Every insecurity I'd ever had was being confirmed by the people I trusted most. I heard Jen sigh dramatically. Well, we better get going. Her pity party starts in an hour. I quickly wiped my tears and hurried back down the hallway before they could catch me. I spent 30 minutes walking around the block, trying to compose myself. These were supposedly my closest friends. People who were planning my surprise birthday party while simultaneously tearing me apart behind my back. When I finally returned, I put on the performance of my life. I acted completely surprised when everyone jumped out. I hugged Sarah and Jen, smiling while dying inside. I laughed and danced and pretended everything was fine. But something changed in me that night. The next morning, I called my parents. Mom, I've been thinking about that offer to help with grad school. I think I'm ready. 2 weeks later, I moved out of the apartment. Sarah seemed genuinely shocked when I told her I'd been accepted to a marketing program across the country. I didn't tell her or anyone else that I'd heard their conversation. Instead, I channeled that pain into motivation. That was 3 years ago. Yesterday, I accepted a position as marketing director at a tech startup. My salary is 6 figures, and I'm dating someone who respects me and believes in me.